Okay, well, welcome again today to 1 Million Cups, and we're glad that we have such a diverse audience today. And was that not fabulous? I wish I could do that. It's wonderful to see that we have young people that are still so creative and that they are learning and they are getting started and that they can come somewhere like this and get that expert knowledge from all of us. And I think that that's what this group is about. So I appreciate that you were able to get up here and be nervous and still do that. I mean, that's amazing that you were able to do that. So I am Carla Allen with Fayetteville's Women's View magazine. Women's View was founded in 2007, so that puts us into our 8th year in publication. We're very proud of that. I am your senior managing editor.
My name is Crystal McCullough, and I'm the managing editor of Fayetteville's Women's View magazine. We are a magazine for women, about women, and by women. We are a niche publication. Can anyone tell me what a niche publication
You cater to
specifically
targeted.
Specifically targeted, exactly. As you can see, People Magazine, Field and Stream, those are some examples. We focus on women in the community. We are focusing on women's businesses, their organizations, issues. We also, all of our stories are relevant. All of our content is specifically targeted to women. We have monthly things that are fresh, original, and they are entertaining, and they are relevant to a woman today.
Women's View magazine is local, and we have a loyal and passionate readership in our community. They want to hear about people, events, things that are going on, again, things that are relevant within our community. We have an opportunity with this women's magazine, and have for the past 8 years, to be unique, to have a unique perspective, to offer you things about the community that you may not read in some of our entertainment magazines or other magazines in the community. We have fresh and up-and-coming insights. We have innovative stories, opportunities to do innovative stories, and we have authentic local voices. Our columnists and our feature stories are from people in our community. I'm like looking at the slides. I always speak from the cuff.
Fayetteville Women's View magazine connects businesses. We connect services and products, and we specifically target it to women in our community. We brand the business so that you are reaching those women. Can anybody tell me what branding is?
Come on, you know what branding is.
It's who you are, it's what you are, and what you're about.
And what you stand for. Does anyone have a question about branding? Have you had experiences with branding? Y'all are just a plethora of questions.
I know as a personal brander, I'm terrible at it.
Yeah.
I don't have that 5-second elevator speech.
Correct. And that is something that we want to help people with. Branding's not easy. When we first started Women's View in August 2007, we chose a women's magazine because there wasn't any in our community. We have some there. I think the next closest one in the whole Sand Hills area is out of Wilmington, and there's one out of, I think it's Raleigh and Cary area. But Women's View's population, the population in Fayetteville turns over. Do you know the percentage of our turnover in Fayetteville? 30% a year. 30% a year. So within this community, business owners and businesses have a lot more difficult time marketing their business. It's a completely different ballgame. When your community at large turns over 30% a year, it's really hard to brand your business. And that's what we want to help you do. We want to help you get your name out there. We want to tell your story. And there's no easier way to do that. We know, I asked the question myself, well, do you have a Facebook page? But we understand that print media, social media, it's not the end-all, be-all. You have to get your name out there by branding yourself in several different ways. Does Nike do just print media or just Facebook? And we see our community at large tending to go towards the online direction a lot, especially new business owners. They'll focus on Facebook. So we want them to understand that branding is really important for your business, and that again, it's not the end-all, be-all, any one thing in particular. So billboards, would you do just a billboard to brand or market your business? Would you do just Facebook? Would you do just print media? No. The best thing that we can do is to help you combine all those aesthetics into a branding and a marketing program. Build a program. So we want to help you tell your story through helping you brand it and to get the word out there. Obviously, we do that locally. We showcase people, businesses, organizations, and we represent today's woman. We want to help businesses define who they are by telling your story.
Fayetteville Women's View Magazine has a huge community presence. We are surrounding Cumberland County and all the areas, Fort Bragg, Hope Mills. We have a huge presence at Fort Bragg, as I said. Fayetteville Women's View Magazine wants to put you where you need to be and where you want to be with your business.
Did you all know that Cumberland County, we have 7 municipalities? This was a pop quiz that we had in Professional Women in Fayetteville. It's another group that I'm in. We were sitting there, I think, a month ago, and somebody said, you know, we just added another municipality to our group. And I said, well, wait a minute. And we're all reading off which ones they are. There's 7 municipalities in the Cumberland County area. We distribute to all 7 of those, as well as, again, Fort Bragg, MWR, ACS, AFES. I was combining those two. The neighborhood centers on Fort Bragg. How many of you have been out to the glorious neighborhood centers at Fort Bragg? They're really nice, and people utilize those. They have swimming pools, workout centers. So the Army Medical Center, we're in all those locations. So again, if you're a local business, we've got you covered. We're there. We're where you want to be. Our advertisers, our business partners, again, they're everywhere that we are. So we are local members of your Chamber of Commerce. We're a local Fayetteville Chamber member. We're a local Hope Mills area Chamber of Commerce member. We're at those coffee clubs, those networking breakfasts, the luncheon, the business after hours. It's a lot. How many of you go to those events? I'm there. I'm worn out. Fayetteville's Women's View Magazine, again, we want to provide relevant and valuable resources for you. We want to connect not just women in our community, but everyone in our community. I was really shocked and surprised to find out how many male readers we have. We used to do a puzzle, a Sudoku puzzle, I think it was, and I had a gentleman call me and say, hey, the answers to the Sudoku puzzle wasn't in there, and I was surprised because it was a male that called me, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, you know. But what got me wasn't that the answers weren't there, it was that a gentleman was calling me, and we're a women's magazine, so I really liked that. But one of the things too, that in doing all that connecting, we've also built a networking group. Can you guess what the name is?
Women's View Network.
Refer her. I came up with that. It's still in the making. We're actually right where we need to be with that, but we wanted to kind of get a little bit into the year. There are several networking groups in Fayetteville. We wanted it to be just a little bit different because we really want it to be a resource referral program, and that's why we named it Refer Her. We wanted to market not just, hey, you need a local artist, let's go to her. But we also wanted to say to her, hey, listen, you need somebody else, well, we can refer you to her. So we're getting that all ironed out to make it just a perfect little touch of what we need it to be, and we'll continue to move forward with that.
Basically, you're special, and we want to tell your story.
And we can do that. We want to tell who you are, how did you get started, the same questions we were asking this young lady here. How do you intend to grow and develop your business? What makes you special from the other starving artists that are out there? We want to know that. We want you to tell us your story so that we can tell everybody else your story. And that's really important to us. So, any questions? How can we help you? That's what we want to know. How can we help you? Go ahead, shoot it out. I'm going to do that. Tell me how I can help.
I guess branding towards women is, I mean, obviously you want to connect the whole community. I work for a nonprofit. I work for Sustainable Sandhills. Mm-hmm. More often than not, we get contacts from the women of the family. I mean, we do have a lot of male connections and things like that, but they want to volunteer. They want to know how they can get involved, but how do we capture more of them?
Marketing, you guys, is a really important aesthetic to your business. We don't sell ads. We sell programs to our clients. We tell everyone, how many times have you cut out a Michael's coupon? 6 to 8 times before I ever use the dang thing. Advertising is the same way. You can't do spot advertising and it be effective for you. You have got to get on a program, whether it's with us or with whatever outlet that you choose to use. Our best thing is to help you grow your business through programs. So we give you a start, we give you the body of it, and then we give you an end. And at the end of that program, you should be able to see what your ROI is. You know what that is? Return on investment. And it's really important that you follow that program through. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people, and again, 8 years, that I've seen people to start a program, maybe not with me, but with another advertising venue, and they'll be 2 or 3 months in, and oh my gosh, I'm just throwing this money out the window. Keep going. You're never going to get to the end of the road if you don't bicycle through it. You're going to have speed bumps. They're not walls. You've got to build that program in your business and see it through. How many new business owners have you guys ran into that they got started, they're so excited, they got the store filled with product, they got their names on the window, and they're standing there waiting for everybody to run in.
And they're relying on word of mouth.
And the worst thing ever is we will go to a brand new business. I don't flood in the door with all the other local advertising venues in town, because the first thing they get is bombarded with all the local advertising folks in town, and they forget to put that on their budget. That is the worst mistake that a new business owner makes, is forgetting to add advertising to their budget. They're so busy filling the store with product and putting those pretty window signs up that they get open and they're relying on who to come in? Friends and family. So when friends and family come in, what do they want?
Discount.
Bingo! Cha-ching! That's right. So how are we going to tell the other population out there that's not friends and family that we're open for business? What's the next thing I hear? Come on. Word of mouth. What, you going to stand on the street corner? Hey, we're open! Oh, I get... Who does this? You know, the little tax guys are out there right now trying to tout their tax business for that, 2-3 months of the year that they're out there.
$8 an hour right there.
If I leave you guys with anything today, I want to leave you with, you have to tell your story. We can tell your story. We will tell you the story. So choose an advertising venue. Put that into your budget. Get a program that has a beginning, a body, and an ending so that you can know what the value of that is. Our time is free. It's valuable to us, but it's free to you. We would be more than happy to sit down for 15 to 20 minutes of your time and explain to you that process and find a budget that works for you. So just keep that in mind. Again, we're not the end-all be-all, but we certainly have a program to fit your budget. So we want to help you do that. If you have any other questions, anything we can help you with, yes, ma'am.
I think all that is right on target, but taking it a step further, when you do that program, how do you evaluate how effective it was, the story that you're trying to tell about your business?
And that's a great question. Thank you so much, Ms. Pam. The evaluation process comes from not just us, but you. We will follow you through. We don't generally sit down with a client and design an ad for them and put it in and then walk away. We will continuously keep up with our clients because we want to see you succeed. Why? Because we want your money.
No shame.
We're like any other business. If you fail, we fail. So I know that sounded funny, we want your money. But if you fail, we fail. And we don't want you to fail.
Which is why we're out there promoting
Right.
you at all the chamber events and all the events that we're at. If you can't be there, we're there.
That's why
promoting you.
we're there, you're there.
Right.
But that's the most important answer to that question, is the fact that if you fail, we fail, and I don't fail. Remember that whole cheerleading coach for 14 years thing? Yeah, I don't lose. And I'm not going to lose for you. So we're going to get out there. We're going to help you design and create that program that'll fit your needs. We're going to get you in that magazine that best fits your needs, which of course is Women's View. And we're going to make you successful to the best of our ability. But it takes a team. It takes a village. So we want to be a part of that village for your business and help you raise that child up to the level that it needs to be at. Does that answer your question? Awesome. Anybody else? Such an exciting group here. All right, coffee. All right, Mr. Mayor. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for giving us the opportunity.